So the first thing we have to do to install the counter is this worm here needs to go on the end of the crank wheel hub. And to do that, we'll remove the crank wheel. And then we have to install it there, but it's got to be installed perfectly centered, and that's why we have this little rod here. We put that right through, and that holds everything perfectly in line. Now if you notice, there's a little hole drilled right through this hub extension, and we use that as a guide to drill a new hole right into the existing hub. Now you can do that either on a bench just like this, just hold the extension with your thumb and forefinger against the hub, put the drill in,
How deep do you go?
and drill in about 1/4 of an inch. Now you want to be careful because this drill is very delicate, and if you bend it or twist it, it will break. So there you have it. I have the hole drilled in there now. We take the pin, and we just tap it in. Just lightly. It'll go in, but it'll be nice and tight. Tap it in lightly because you don't want to flatten the end of the pin. Then you put the extension over. Now the threaded part of the extension has to be towards the outside. I'll just put it on the gear. Tap it on lightly. Put that back in and make sure everything's lined up. And we can put it back on the machine. Now we take this little axle extension and put it in. Now we take the counter, put the bolt with the washer, Now just before it starts to get tight, we need to adjust this. Now this will move in and out. So we want to just hold it, press it lightly against, and make sure this gear here is meshing with the extension. And we tighten it. Now there should be just a little bit of play in it. And you can take a little bit of your machine oil, just put it on the gear. And we rotate. Now if the handle turns stiff, it's probably because this is too tight against the gear. So we can just loosen it and move it away a little bit. So each turn of the handle will be one notch on the counter. If you go backwards, the counter moves backwards as well.
And how do you set it? Do you set it by hand?
The pointer is just a friction fit in there, so you can turn the pointer anywhere you want. 100 is the 0 point. And there you have it. Quick and easy to install.